Hey everybody, it's Dr. J, Professor Snipes from Life from Long Island, New
Hello.
York. Mike is coming to you live from the sands of Long Island, or one of those
Yeah,
sands.
along the
I mean, I
shore.
mean, I mean the beaches. I don't mean a particular club.
No, I change every time.
Yeah, change every time is good. Well, you just kind of walk the beaches looking for objects, don't you? Beach combing.
Event, eventually, I'm going to be reduced to that.
Well,
If I could afford myself, if I could afford myself one of those detectors.
you might find a nugget of some kind in the sand.
Right. Right now, I'm just using a whisk broom.
All right. Well,
But there are other nuggets besides gold.
the market's holding up. It's done pretty much everything we said it was going to do, and so far lately we've been right on the money. So let's get right to it.
Sounds
Who's
good.
Andrew is here with us. Mop Bucket is here with us. So far, that's it. Trinity is with us. Dr. J, is it safe to go back in the water? I don't know. You've never really been out of the water. You've just been waiting in the lower water.
Exactly.
You mean you want to take a big swim into the ocean? I
With
guess.
what?
I don't know.
I know all that dry powder that people might have been saving. Who even knows?
That's the problem when you go out. When you go all out, when to get back in is really the problem.
Right. Exactly. But it's an even bigger issue if you never left.
Yeah, Jiggly wants to dive back in head first with deep margin. I don't know, Jiggly. You're
All
on.
right. Well,
You're a grown up. I can't tell you what to do.
he's a bit of a gambler, so if you're gonna gamble,
I
get
don't
into it now. But
I don't dive into anything marching to the gills.
no, you right. You wade in and wade out and wade in because
Yeah,
you're a momentum guy. You're like just like I'm watching over the beach. You're like riding the waves.
something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't want to gamble big at this point in my life, so no need to. So why would I?
Right.
Uh, let's start with the spiders, SPY that is. We talked about this double top, which scared me a little bit at 393.16. Well, this morning it took it out and we closed above it. 394.77. Next stop is the closing of this gap up here. I think we do easily. 401 level. So 401, well, we might prove to be a little resistance, but I think half. I think we close that gap to 401.5. After that, we're looking at possible resistance up around here, up around well, first at a 413 or so at the
Right.
100, and then above that at 418. So there's a little resistance right in here if we get past the 401, 40150 area. So that's how it looks on the spiders. Probably most likely a move up to this 413, 418 area is very likely. And maybe Arjan's 434 is looking more likely too, up around 100. There's a lot of Momo in this market, and people like Jiggly sitting on the sidelines waiting to come back in, dive in with margin and so on. So that could propel us, just share Momo, FOMO and Momo.
Right. Momo and Momo. I like that.
Momo, yeah. That could definitely propel us. All right, so the spiders is more of the same. We've looked at it a million times. Here's another one we've looked at a million times. Amazon.
Uh,
The next target is clear cut 218. We passed the target of 118. We flew past that. Now 218. So 128 rather. 118 was taken out, and 128 is next. And the ultimate target that I see up here is 144. That's really where I think all along I said my target is 144 for Amazon. I'm going to stick to that.
Now, what do I multiply that to remember from when I originally bought it?
I think you got to multiply by 10 and then by 2.
20, okay.
Yeah, multiply by 10 and then you double it.
Okay.
Arenia Pharmaceuticals. This one is in a trading range from 10 to 12. Let's throw it in. I picked some up at 10.
Yeah.
I'm getting tired of holding it. I mean, I have a core position in it, but I just wanted to swing some.
Well, if you're averaging under 11, you're in good shape.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about my recent swing trade. I picked it up at 10.
Great.
But, it's I picked it up probably back here on the end of June. I'm sitting with it a little too long already. I'm getting a little annoyed by its lack of pop. It's not pop. It had some good news, bad news. The good news, bad news was that they hired 3 seasoned executives. And it was good because they hired them, and it was bad because less chance of a buyout, right?
Right.
That's how people view it. So Arenia is in the trading range. Do what you think. You can buy here, look to sell at 12 and a quarter, something like that. Up to you. Do what you like with it. I don't know why I got 2 of them. Apple, we talked about being right at resistance. That was yesterday, right?
Yes.
Closed right at resistance yesterday. Let me draw that closing yesterday. So we took this resistance area out, closed it up. Now we're finding resistance at the 100. I suspect just like Amazon, we're going to go up to the, or just like spiders, we're going to go up to the 200-day moving average.
All right.
The 200 might be a serious pause. Time to, protect the profits. That's what I'm thinking. Watch the 200. Very, very important on
Now,
market.
we are more than 100 days. How many days into the year are we about? We're about 100 and we're about 106, 190 days into the year.
I don't know what calendar are you on, the Julian calendar or the
Calendar. This is the end of June, the Julian month.
no,
So that means,
I have trouble differentiating one day from the next.
now the only reason I'm asking is because then the 200 day is really all of 2022. There is no earlier than that in there. So so we're still talking about the doldrums of 2022, even when we're hitting the 200 day.
Coinbase has a nice target all the way up here at 206. Just like it came down from 206, it could go back up to 206. Bitcoin. So it's so tied to the fortunes of Bitcoin that we might as well be buying Bitcoin. I don't know why it's correlated that closely, but it seems to be. You're a long-time Coinbase sufferer, right?
I certainly am, since October.
It's exactly what I paid for it now.
Good
I actually paid 73 or 72. So it closed at 75, but after hours trading lower. It certainly looks like it's broken out together with the Bitcoin. And the near-term resistance on this is $80 resistance. Probably almost went up that high today, 79 today. It hit. So you might say that it was repelled by the area of resistance already. But let's, I'll give it another chance or two. Gets past that, I see a gap fill right in here at 103. Probably that's the next target. Before we get to 200, we got to get to 100.
Mm.
103 near-term target for Coinbase. Disney, Kramer likes Disney better than Netflix. Apparently, a lot of people feel that way. Disney is on the bounced off the recent lows nicely in the last 5 trading sessions. From 90, it made a move to 103. Now, while that's not super spectacular, for Disney, it's a nice move in 5 days.
Yeah, I'll take it.
More than 10%. So that's a nice move, and we closed above the 50. Very meaningful that we closed above the 50 with room to spare. The next target for Disney is up here at 112.85. So I think we probably test that at 112.85 area, and probably even the 100 at 116 gets tested. And who knows, maybe before this rally is over, we'll see 135. We seem to have a lot of FOMO in the market. FOMO and NOMO. So maybe it carries us up to this 135 area on Walt Disney Company.
We're going to hope.
Arjun's GSL is bouncing back. Looks like Disney. Last 5 trading sessions. The bottom 5 trading sessions ago, 1473. We're up to almost $18, making new highs every each of those days. Looks very much like it wants to take out or challenge the last high, the last meaningful high up here at about 1835, 1825. So I see 1825 as being a little resistance here. And then, of course, the 50, which is at about 1942. GSL is one of the shipping companies, and they all took a big hit. They all seem to be coming back now. Arjun wanted me to let everyone know that he's been buying this one. He likes this one a lot. When he comes on the show, he's going to talk about PBR, Brazilian oil company. It pays a huge dividend. I know he's in it largely for that dividend. I'll let him talk about that one. He's the expert on Brazilian oil, not me. So,
he's not through the recession for shipping.
Jiggly asking about Rhythm. It's on fire, RYTM. Yeah, but it's scary when it gets that much on fire. We can take a quick look at it.
Okay.
RYTM, and then we'll call it a day.
Sounds good.
When they go vertical like this, you can't touch it. It's hot. Yes, it's hot. It's on fire, but if you don't own it, you can't buy it. If you do own it, you can sell it. Because you made a nice profit already on it, right? Of course, our opinions are strictly our own and do not constitute investment advice. But what goes up must come down. Spinning wheels of that, right?
So we're told.
So if I owned Rhythm, I would be pocketing some nice profits at this point and saying thank you. I just can't be in a rocket ship like that forever because they don't last forever. They run out of fuel. And then they have a nasty fall to earth, So this has been a quick synopsis today on a very, very hot day in New York, Long Island. Thanks, Linus. Thanks, Jiggly. Thanks, Andrew. Thanks, guys. Tesla is a good play when Elon doesn't tweet. Yes. Tesla had good earnings, I suppose. Verve had a good day, then completely collapsed. You see, Jiggly, this is what I'm talking about. We charted Verve yesterday, and I said, I can't touch this one. It looks like it's going to collapse on you. So stock offering, whatever the hell it is, you know. That's it for today. Hasta la vista. Happy trading. See you all mañana.
Bye bye, everybody.